Hello there. This is an impromptu live, and when you come in, can you just let me know if you can hear me okay? I gotta put on my screen over here so I could see the comments. Oh, hi guys. Can you just let me know if you can hear me okay? Um, Here we go. I don't know. Nobody's saying if they can hear me. Oh, okay. Hi, Empath Eyes. Hi, Catherine. So I have two fans on. Hi, Christopher. Um, I gotta turn this down. I want to be able to see. Uh, Hi, also Betsy. I have an echo. Yeah, I just turned off my iPad. I was trying to get the chat on my iPad that's on the table. So I wanted to come on because I haven't been on because I wrenched my back and I have a heating pad on it right now, which it's much better, but I could not move. So I haven't been making any videos. So I wanted to talk about Todd Blanche. Hi, Rowan. Um, Todd Blanche and Dr. Fauci. Yeah, back injuries are the worst. Hi, Nancy. Happy Friday. Um, yeah, it was my own self undoing. I have to paint. I have to paint my bedroom, not my artist paintings. I'm painting my bedroom and all the bending over and crouching down. I really heard it. I can't do what I used to be able to do. So I'm just shuffling my cards a little bit. And if you have questions, we can start with your questions, or I'll. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Says she loves my paintings. Wounded healer, peace and happiness to me too. I just want to see my cupcakes. Hello. Okay. So I guess there's no question. So I'm just going to ask. Um, this whole thing with Todd Blanche, Trump basically won't. He wants his slush fund. Okay, great. Hi, Queen of Core. That's an interesting name. Um, Todd Blanche would possibly be the worst attorney general that we could ever put in there because he has proven that he's Trump's lawyer and he's going after all the people that Trump wants him to. He also said that um, he will not sign that the slush fund wouldn't go through. Like he won't renege on the slush fund for Trump. So he wants to do everything that Trump wants him to do, which is very unfortunate. And it would really be a horrible choice. And now word on the street is that not only Tom Tillis and John Cornyn won't vote him in, there's word out that other Republicans won't vote him in either. So I want to just look at it again. The last time I looked at Todd Blanche being confirmed, it was like he might squeak by. So I just wanted to look at him again. And I'll show you down the table here. Okay, you don't need to see my iPad there. It's distracting. And this is my little microphone. Okay, so let's look at Todd Blanche getting confirmed. Will he ever be he's the acting Attorney General, but will he be nominated as Attorney General? I'm not taking those, too many. Will Todd Blanche be confirmed? Okay, the Fool. Jumping into something very quickly, a new beginning for him might come. That's really bad. Not good news. What's crossing him? Okay, this decision, it's going to be really hard. Going to be very, very hard to get him voted in. But right now, it's, both sides are trying to, one side's trying to get him through, one side's not. So this is really crossing him now, is this decision. It's a big decision. There's a lot of conflict with it, but he wants this new beginning to do this. Yeah, they're really working hard behind the scenes to get him confirmed. What's going on right now? Oops, this one popped out. He has some kind of success at the moment. Very, very not good. Not good at all. So he has success at the moment. Overarching energy is the Lovers. So again, decisions, a huge decision. He's totally in with Trump on everything. A Queen of Wands comes out. A muffled. Can you hear me now? I'm a little bit muffled because there's a lot of fans on here. In my room, fans. Oh, here we go. Let's see. I'm muffled. Okay, you can hear me fine. Thank you for letting me know. All right, so the Queen of Wands, it's an action. There's someone taking a big action, I think, on his behalf. I'm not sure who that Queen of Wands is, though. Okay, thanks for letting me know you can hear me. It will be a little muffled at times because I have this on my table and I have to move it right at my mouth. Show me Todd Blanche, what's going on inside. Okay, yeah, typical for them. They're working up the big illusion to present to everyone. So somebody behind the scenes is taking a big action to make this happen for him. There's people behind the scenes working on this. Okay, the environment around him is people are afraid in the Republican Party. We know that already. People are fearful. To me, this is a Republican card because it's pentacles. Republicans are very fearful, very anxious. I think they're afraid they're being watched personally at home, their families being targeted. Okay. Hopes and fears. Show us their hopes and fears. Some people are going to leave because they don't want any part of this. The threats are becoming, I think, so strong that some of them will leave, which will be good for us. But show me Todd Blanche. What's his final outcome? Will he become our next Attorney General? He's really going for it. The Knight of Swords is very aggressive. They're really going at this. Let me just clarify, because it just shows he's really aggressive, which we know. The main thing here is I'm seeing success for him. But the detriment here are these two cards. These two cards here, Republicans hiding in fear. Some of them walking away saying, I can't deal with this illusion that they're trying to present to everyone. But Todd Blanche comes out strong. So I just want to clarify, does this mean, does the fear and the walking away, does this mean that Republicans quit? They like their money, they're independently wealthy. What are they waiting for? What are they doing here? What do these cards mean? Yeah, they feel trapped. They've had all this power, money, they've had good standing, and now they feel tied and trapped in the situation that they're in. One more card. Yeah, so this is saying I'm correct about this. There will be possibly somebody else leaving. Could this be Mitch McConnell? Because they don't have Mitch McConnell's vote either. Let's see. Oh, the mini death card. Mitch McConnell. So they don't have that vote. The secrets about Mitch McConnell. The High Priestess jumping out. The secrets about Mitch McConnell. Causes some new opportunity here. Is that an opportunity for Democrats or Republicans? Four of Cups. Not wanting to move. I mean, the Democrats are so weak. Like, they won't move on this. There's an opportunity here for them to move on this secret situation to take that seat. But they're not doing it. Okay, I also want to look at the success card. Does this mean that he wins? Does this mean Todd Blanche wins? Well, that's a little too many. Too many cards. Will Todd Blanche win? Is that his success coming in? Six of Cups. Something from the past. Something from the past could be biting him. Too many cards. Sorry. Something from the past. Does something from the past come out? Because sometimes I see this card as it's a success card, but I also see it with this political, the terrible politics, the dark politics, that it could be a movement going against him. What's coming up from the past? Got 3 cards here. Taking a risk with the Fool card. He could be walking off a cliff. The King of Cups. This is my Democrat card. Democrats. And then the 9 battling. The 9 of Wands. This ongoing battle between the Democrats. But I feel like he's going to take some kind of risk. Again, it's not, I could say, yes, he's going to win. But with these other cards, there's like, of course, the secrets coming out. It's like he'll win until these secrets come back to haunt him. So him even being in there is a huge risk for him to do this, because there's something in his past with Trump, with what he knows, with the e-files perhaps. He's going to have a big battle coming up. So even if he does win, I'm just not totally sure, because there's these, that what's crossing him is, this is a pretty equal fight here that people don't want him in. But this is his outcome card. So this could be seen as very aggressive victory for him. What do you guys think? Let's go back up. Secrets will come out. That's right, my Grammys. Oh, thank you, Sarita. She wants me to get better. I want you too. You saw the same thing happening? Yeah. My Grammys, like whoever reads cards or, is sensitive, intuitive, you get the same feeling. Oh, thank you, Mona. She says, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Avalon says Susie Wild. Oh, yeah. Is she a fire sign, Susie Wild? It could be her. Somebody who can pull this together for him. Let's put these back in. Oops. Wounded healer. Absolutely. Hi, Lori. I don't think it's long now. Trump is gone. I don't think Blanche is ever going to be. Okay. I hope you're right. I don't want to be right about this. It's just, this is kind of what I got the last time. Like, there's no definite, there was that success card, and then there was the him aggressive with the sword, Knight of Swords. The aggression, swords can represents intellect and it represents law. So let's see. Empath Eye says, I think they are storyboarding. Yes, scenarios. Um, they will withdraw them and keep him in power as temporary until after the elections. And she says also, they will make a deal with the GOP holdouts and risk further damaging. Yeah, I think you're right about that. Um, let's see. Hi, Amy. I'm just looking back at the chat here to see. Yeah. Hi, Lainey. She says the chaos of the Donald regime is showing up in the cards. It always does. It always does. Hold on. Stretching the back. I had to get the card that flew out. Gotta keep the cards on the table. Okay. So I don't see any other questions. Oh, hi, Valerie. He'll be either confirmed as Attorney General or Dumpy will keep him as active Attorney General. Yeah, there is a way in for him, and that's unfortunate. Okay. I also wanted to look and see if Dr. Fauci will be okay. Um, I'm glad that his lawyers advised him to take the fifth because this is just ridiculous. This man, um, he was the one behind the HIV drugs and stuff that keep people alive. And um, do you remember COVID? How fearful you were during? Oh, I shouldn't even say that. During the epidemic, um, it was really scary. We wanted vaccines and we wanted to hear from somebody with knowledge what was actually going on. So to me, it's like he's a hero. I don't know what their thing is except that it's a revenge thing with Dumpy. But let's see how he's going to do. Let me just do a ruffle shuffle here. So, will Dr. Fauci be okay? I get the moon card. Let's take you down to the table again. The moon. Well, they're causing a lot of chaos for him. Lots and lots of chaos. They're going to keep pulling up. They're going to keep bringing out things that aren't true. It's like the stories in the night, your heightens are more aware because you're more afraid because you can't see what's going on. So that's what they're trying to do. Let's make people question Dr. Fauci, that maybe he wasn't doing the right thing, which is just nonsense to me. Then we have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is plans, making plans. So they're making more plans to go against him. They're trying to dig up some kind of dirt about him. So that's what's crossing Dr. Fauci, is their chaos and their constant planning on how to take people down. It's just so ridiculous. Then we have the Two of Cups. So something is good for him at the bottom of the situation. I think this is about the medicine that he's been able to bring to people, and people will see him in a fond way. I think people at the base of the reading, most people see him fondly, except for Absolute MAGA. Um, Moving away from troubled water with the Six of Swords. So I think the worst is over, hopefully. Let's continue the reading, though, and see how these cards work together. We have the Hermit here. So the Hermit tells me he's going to have to kind of go into hiding because they just are relentless. They're so despicable, these people. I mean, this guy worked his whole life to serve, to help people. And then we have these absolute monsters who do nothing but collect money and rob people. Okay, so the Four of Cups here. He's not very happy that he has to go through this. He's not happy that he has to sort of hide from them with that Hermit card or be afraid of them. Death card comes. He wants to put an end to this. He wants to transform out of this, of course. He's got the money to transcend. He's got the power to transcend all this. But they're still going to play. The devils are still in power. And his outcome. Okay, things will turn around for him. The Magician, they can come after him. Here he is, standing there. He's done all these good things, and they're still coming at him. But in the end, he can manipulate them because they're too stupid. This is a smart man against absolute stupid people. They're disgusting, says Wounded Healer. They thrive on taking anything good and destroying it. Yes. Easy says, I'm putting it out into the universe that Blanche will not be confirmed. Thank you for that. Definitely do that. Put it out in the universe. What else are you guys saying? Sending love to Dr. Fauci, Amy says. Yes, let's send him love. Let's keep putting out there what a good guy he is, so other people know it, so people don't get sucked into this. My Grammy says, yes, distractions and false propaganda. Absolutely. Lainey says, Dr. Fauci is a rock star. That's so true. And Goisha Beauty says, correct. So she agrees with you. Let me just get these cards mixed back together. And I was also thinking about the Democratic Socialist. I wish they didn't use that name. They should call themselves the Democratic Progressives, because you know that these older people my age and up, will see it as, oh my God. I mean, not me, but people in their 70s are going to see it like, oh, they will take it as that they're communists, that they want to take over. And it's just like, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I just wish that they would use a progressive title because we know they're progressive. They want things for the people. Um, I'm a progressive through and through. And I don't like how even the Democrats are talking about them. Like, I mean, I saw an interview with um, Mark Kelly, like all these people that you want to root for, and then they say something like that, and it's like, oh, now I can't trust you either. So, I mean, I would love to see an AOC as president. John Ossoff is good too. Oh, Avalon says, when will the Republicans who treated Dr. Fauci horribly be removed? When is not great with tarot. It's like I could give I there are cards that could tell me, but I don't trust tarot for a when. It looked to me like he's kind of has to remove himself. Maybe even going overseas or something. He's got the money to do that. I see what I'm getting is he might need to go away from here for a while, take a vacation somewhere just to get out of, the spotlight with this. Um, yeah, the term socialist scares people. They don't understand it. And, you know, like when they talk about communists, like who are you talking about? There's no communists. What are there, 5 people in America that are communists? Like they're not communists. It's democratic socialism. It's Democrats for the people, but they really need a different title. But the damage is done. But let's just look at. I mean, I would love to see one of them win for president because everybody's like, they'll never win. This is what we've been told our whole life. They'll never win. A woman will never be president. And then, you see Mamdani win, and he can show all the good that he's doing to the people for the people of New York City. So never say never. I don't know if the word communist has the same impact yet. Half the people that hear communists don't even know what it is. It's like they just don't understand. Which communist are you talking about? China? It just doesn't make sense. Okay, so what was my question? I want to ask something about oh, I know. I wanted to ask about, will this democratic socialist, these progressives, are they have this momentum now. So I want to know, will they go even further? Will it get stronger? The democratic socialists, will they get stronger, more powerful? Will we see them sort of take over? Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is a karma card. Like, it's about time. Things are going to change around here. This is not what we want anymore. What we have is not what we want. We want what? Big changes. And we want to risk it, right? We want to risk taking the chance on them. I love it. That's a great card. King of Pentacles crossing them, of course. The Republicans, Dumpy is going to try to take this away from us. I don't know. I kind of don't think so, but we'll see. Okay, a lot of infighting. This I see as Democrats fighting each other. Not good. You shouldn't be swiping at people that can, like Mamdani, that actually creates good change. Like, he has supermarkets where things are like 30% off for poor people in Manhattan if you live there. I don't live there, I live on Long Island. But I'm still a New Yorker, and I've always been a progressive person for politics. I've always wanted like Bernie Sanders to win. Nine of Wands. So this is, yeah, the Nine of Wands here. They're going to have to defend themselves. They're going to have to be on watch. They really have to put the message out more about what they mean by being socialist, so that everybody can understand it, even the fools in the Democratic Party. We'll tell you what we are. We're for big change. Ooh, in the sky, in the overarching energy of this reading is an end. That's a little scary. I see that as them crushing it, right? A big transformation. Ooh, but then there's the tower. This just jumped out. Let me take it onto the table. Sorry, I forget. It's a little bit of a glare here. So we have Democrats infighting, the socialists being on guard. I have to finish this here. So I'm taking the tower as everything has to be torn down. The whole party has to be torn down. Like we need something new here. We can't keep going on as middle of the road Democrats, as the corporate Dems are basically the same thing as the Republicans. They're Republican light. Yeah, they want to bring people together. That's their movement, is being with people, talking to people, being able to create a movement by going around and speaking to individuals, one-on-one situations. Page of Pentacles. I think this is about them. What's around them is the young people like them. This is a young person liking that, wanting health care, because pentacles are health. They're things of value. There's the wrench there in the hand, that's work. We want jobs. We want health care. Yeah, it's talking to me that the young people really want this, and we need them. We need the young people so bad to vote. It's hard to get them to vote when they feel like everybody's the same. Nobody really creates change. So that's why I'm excited for the progressives. We have the Queen of Swords that just jumped out. So they hope, that they come in, they take power, they're smart. Swords are intelligence. Um, Swords are about truth, justice, doing the right thing. So that's our hope for them. And will they rise? Whoa. I have the World card. Will they rise? I think so. I definitely think so. I see this as crushing it. You're not going to be on our team. We're going to crush you. We're taking over. We're going to destroy the old ways. We're taking down these complacent Democrats, because they're not really Democrats. That's what I think. What do you guys think? Avalon says, the U.S. has always been socialist. We have roads, bridges, yes. We have all kinds of socialism. We want that. We want to have it a little better. Social Security, right? The health insurance. And Trump pushes for we're commies. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Valerie says, are the leaders of the DNC uh, beholding to big donors? Uh, and that's why, yeah, they are beholden to the big donors, and that's why they won't embrace a progressive movement. Yeah, thanks, Valerie. That is true. Do you guys have questions while I put these cards away? Indigo Moon says, I'm 72. I have been a democratic socialist since before they started calling us that. Yes. Arise by any other names. Oh, a rose by any other name. Smells sweet, I guess. That's the last part of that. Yeah, I've been one too. It's just they started calling it that. And I never, when Bernie said that, I never liked that. I'm like, that's how you don't win. Like, you need a better word. Because, I mean, it's just kind of ridiculous. They're trying this 1950s Red Scare. Like, our young people don't even know about that. The McCarthy, or um, even people maybe my age don't know much about that. But so the younger people, people in their 50s down to the 20s, down to the voting age, is like, are they really going to know about that? They're not. I don't think so. Is Mitch McConnell dead? Okay. Let's ask. You know what? I'm going to take, if I can get over there. Sorry, I'm whinging because of my back. The first card I see is I hate you. Nice. I love using these because they're just photo cards of dark pictures. And they give us a little bit of fun. A little bit of fun for all of us to have a laugh, the little bit of relief, the comic relief. Hi, Tamara from Minnesota. Great to see you. Let's see. Is Mitch McConnell dead? Looks that way. It says rich soil, deep secrets. Okay, for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. Looks like a done deal to me. It says a good crop starts with a proper planting. We need to plant him already. Okay. Is that another Republican also? Could be Mitch. We have here, oh, the satanic panic here. This says, despite their prayers, the cards did not mask the truth. Despite their prayers, is this the Republicans? The satanic worshippers? Yeah, they're saying, how can we keep this undercover? The cards aren't looking good for them. And one more. Is Mitch McConnell dead? Oh, he's on it. He's on ice. He'd been he'd been dead. And it says spring came early that year. He's been in bad shape. So okay, I'm gonna that looks like he is, but those cards are just for fun. Let's just ask the little deck of Rider Waite Smith deck. Um, has Mitch gone fishing forever? Does Mitch swim with the fishes? Is he dead yet? Is he dead? Mitch McConnell. This one popped. King of Wands. I don't know who that would be. Is he dead? Trying to make him look upright. I think that's what it's talking about. The Queen of Swords. I think they could be in some kind of legal trouble. His team. That's crossing them. So that could be his team. And then a legal issue comes up. Yeah. They're, it's a smoke screen. They're not allowing us to see with the moon card. They don't want us to see what's really going on. People coming together. Yeah, I think this is his team coming together. We've agreed this is the story and we're sticking with it. Oh, we got two cards here. The Ten of Swords, overarching energy. He looks pretty done to me. And then we have the Queen of Cups, putting a lid on it. We're holding on to the secret as long as we can. Queen of Cups likes her secrets. And the Hermit. So some kind of light, of course. That's all of us talking about it. Some kind of light on this. Oops. Some kind of light showing us. Oops, two cards came out. So this is like the search for Mitch. They want people to keep searching until August 4th. This is their abusing their power. And this is a new message coming out, a surprise message. Cups are usually about surprises. And the outcome card. The Four of Cups. I don't think we're going to I think they're going to continue the charade. Charade is what this little spread is saying. So, looks like he's gone because I see this card. They're going to continue the chaos. They're going to keep a lid on it. And the outcome is we don't like the outcome. So, yeah, he's gone. But they're still hiding it, is what these cards are showing. So, let's see. So it's getting close to end this. I'm getting really sweaty. My back really hurts. So one or two last questions. Carmen says, thank you for all you do. Thank you. Carmen, thank you. Opry, Opiop. Epistemic crisis is following him too. Will we pull out of Iran? Is Congress, and what Trump said, he saved his life. Is the congressman? Oh, the congressman said he saved his life. Is dead. I'm not sure about that. Let's look at Iran. So what was the question? Will the war? Thank you, Rowan. Sorry to hear about your back. Thanks, Valerie. It's my own self-undoing. I have to try to paint my bedroom by myself. I can't do that anymore. I've always painted my apartment myself with very little help. So I end up hurting myself, and I wonder why. Will he back out with Iran? Will Trump, let's just ask that, will Trump back out with Iran? Queen of Pentacles. This is health, valuables, things that we care about, children. Well, that's not him. Queen of Pentacles is all the things we care about. I think that's us. We care about them bombing children. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. That's so nice. Oh, love from Dallas. Thank you. Eight of Cups. We want to get out of it. I think Trump wants to get out of it. He's trying to walk away, but I don't think, Iran is not going to. Oh, Neil Dunn, is he dead? I don't know who that is, Neil Dunn. Will he walk away? I got 4 cards that jumped out. I'm just going to take them. So this is the fighting. There's still, it's going back and forth, back and forth. He's not out of the woods yet with the 7 of Wands. He's not out of the woods yet. What he needs to do, the overarching energy here is they need to be diplomatic. You have to have diplomacy, and the people that he has trying to make deals, this isn't real estate. We need real diplomacy. And until you do that, I don't think he has any chance of getting out of this. Oh, and the last card that flew out was the High Priestess. So behind the scenes, we're not really going to see what's going on. We know he wants to get out of it. We know that he can't take this. Let me show you down at the table. We know he can't take this. He wants to get out of it. It's crossing him that he wants to get out of this. And it's like the struggle, the base here is the struggle continues. Until you can use diplomacy, it will continue. The High Priestess, he wants to hide. I think this is about hiding the people that are injured and dead, hiding what's really going on, that he's out of control behind the scenes. He's got nothing under control. Will he get out of Iran? Okay, some kind of celebration comes up. He has some kind of victory. that they're going to be celebrating, and it's going to look like there's balance with the Temperance card. Does this sustain? Does he get out of this? Hmm. Knight of Pentacles. I don't think so. This happening could be temporary. When it comes down to it, this is going to be, we're in for a long time. It's just the Knight of Pentacles is about endurance, going slow but steady. So I see it going slowly and but still continuing. Even there, though they're going to celebrate and act like they've created something good. Success. Okay, I hope so. I hope he'll finally have some success. This is where I wish him success. Please get out of Iran. So, in the end, I think it's going to take some time, but in the end, we eventually get out of it, but not until we have the diplomacy happening, not until we have real people that can do this. Oh, who did that? Dee Murray, you're so nice. Thank you. It's way too much. Thank you, though. I appreciate you guys very much. Let me just see what you're all saying here. He's the other missing Republican. So I'll ask that question. I do hope my back feels better. Oh, thank you, Wounded Healer. Stylish Broad, how you doing? Says, hey Nick, did the same with straining your back. Oh, that's horrible. You did the same. It's really, it's hard getting old because when you're somebody that is, used to doing everything, you don't realize that your body can't handle it until it's too late. All right, I'll look at this done person. So is he really done? But where is he from? Do you know where the done guy is from? Thank you, Mona. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. We've got our Tallarico yard sign up. Very good. Oh, will he win? We could look at that. With Kegs Britt at the helm, we're screwed. I know. His biggest concern seems to be testosterone. I know, Valerie. It's so sad. Thank you again, D. Murray. That's so nice of you. So, Opie says it's the guy Neil Dunn. Okay, Neil Dunn. Where's he from? Well, let's just see if he's dead or not. I don't know where he's from. And then I'll ask about James Tallarico. So, Neil Dunn, is he 6 feet under? Is he gone? Please show us. Can't remember where he's from. Trump taking credit for keeping him alive. But he hasn't been seen in ages. So Trumpian. Oh, he is a Republican in Congress. Who was that? Thank you, Tracy. All right. This, I hope, Florida. Okay, he's in Florida. So this could be him representing him. Depends. They're showing him as upright. It's a story. No, the Seven of Cups is about illusion and delusion. It's a total fabrication. He's dead. He's not alive. They've made up a story. Is he actually dead? Let's see. They're keeping the lid on it, even though this queen has an open cup. Queen of Cups is about secrets. Queen of Cups are very secretive people, mysterious, secretive. They keep things to themselves. So, with her being at the base there, they're also, Queen of Cups are very good at illusion as well, creating stories. The Lovers card is about big decisions being made. It's about agreements. It's about people coming together and making contracts, agreements, deals with each other. So he's made some kind of deal. What is this about? Queen of Wands again. There's these wands. Wands are action cards. These are the people that take action on things. So I feel like this is talking about the people surrounding him have made deals. They're taking actions. They have this big story that's crossing the whole thing. And the basis of it is this big illusion putting this together. A lot of people here. This card is a card of truth coming out. It's the page. It's about messages coming out regarding truths. So something could be coming out, but what do we have to go through before we get this? What do we have to go through? So they made this deal to create this illusion. What deal do we have to go through? Well, they're worried. Inside of them, they're very worried about this situation. What do we do next? We have the Chariot. This did come out reversed. So I think they were moving along with this story. I don't usually read reversals, but I am here because this whole deck looks like it's upright, and so it doesn't look like they can move forward. Enough of the storytelling, like the people aren't believing it. The people are saying, you think you can move on with the story? We don't believe you. Chariots move on. They're about ready to move. And this one, the chariot just got spun over. It's over. So I don't think they can keep this going on for long. We have the Emperor, yeah, Trump trying to spin it. And more storytelling. The Knight of Cups is a storyteller. We're gonna, the Knight of Cups is romantic and like romanticizing things, and it is about making up stories and can be untruthful at times. And then I'll do James Tallarico. I'm gonna get it. Do I have another deck out? I think I do. I like to use the Deviant Moon for the Republicans because I don't like them. I'm totally biased on this channel. I admit it. Let's see. Are these? Yeah. Influence of the Angels deck I'm going to use now. Okay. James Tallarico. Let's see. Will James Tallarico win in Texas? Texas voters have their sign up for him. I would have liked Jasmine Crockett, but that's just me. This is for Texas voters. Will James Tallarico. I like James Tallarico too. I think he's really good. And, whoa, 3 cards just slid. I'm going to take them. So we have the hangman. Oh no. The hangman is a sacrifice. It's also, well, it could represent him. He's a very spiritual person. Um, who said be biased? D. Murray. I'm very biased reader. Um, so this could be James himself. He's a spirit. This is a spiritual card. The person hangs them up to get higher wisdom spiritually. The hangman can also be hung out to dry. But I'll take it as this represents him, as the card for James, that I think he truly is a spiritual person. This isn't a lie that he's just doing for Texans. um, we have the, what is this? The Eight of Pentacles. So he's working. It's difficult for him. I think he's pushing it. This is what's crossing him. He has to work uh, to make sure he gets Texans to vote for him. He has to keep the work, the movement going, is what I think that's representing there. Then we have the Four of Swords at the bottom of this. Four of Swords, maybe he takes a break at some point, which isn't good. It's about taking a rest, pulling back. Um, it can be an ending card too. Knight of Wands, pushing forward though. Okay, so the base here is something isn't going well right now. He still has to put in the work. The Knight of Wands represents action. Um, he's taking big action. He's making a big show of it right now, but he's got to keep doing it. Like he can't, there's no breaks here. He's got to do this full speed. So if it's talking about him, maybe it's just talking about him wanting a break. It's very difficult thing to do. Then we have the Emperor. The Emperor. So this means the Emperor, I'm not going to take it as Trump because that is not my card for Trump in this deck. The Emperor here is on solid ground. Emperors have control. They're on solid ground. He can do this, but something's going on here that's making me a little bit nervous about it. Like, the Knight of Wands is good, the Emperor's good, like push him forward. The work card is crossing him, but maybe it just means that everything is really my husband just walked in, so maybe it's just that he's taking action right now, but there's something going on there that could detract him. I'm not sure what it is yet. Ten of Cups, happiness coming forward. So there's a celebration there coming together. He's connecting with families. He's connecting with younger people, I think. And then we have the Queen of Cups in this deck. I think this is more about him internally, that he's got the Queen of Cups energy, which is a very soft energy. And we know that about him. So I think it's talking about his inner landscape, that he's a gentle person. Although he's showy now, this is not, he's okay being in front of people, but his inner nature is very calm, very sweet, a good person. How others see him. Others see him as a King of Cups. Yeah, they see him as the generous, gentle leader. And I think that's a good thing, that other people are seeing him as a king, but he feels inside more gentle. Even he doesn't have that dominating quality, but he does, maybe he has to come into the emperor role, is what this reading could be talking about. If I was reading for him, I'd say, like, you need to really step up, take that emperor role, and you will win. Uh, Six of Swords, moving out of troubled water. So maybe this is about a little bit of something happening there, but he eventually gets out of it, moving out of the troubles. Whatever here, this work, um, the Eight of Pentacles. Well, the votes. He still needs to get more votes, I think, is what that Eight of Pentacles refers to. And then we have the High Priestess energy, keeping a lid on things. There's a secretiveness. That's not. I mean, the High Priestess is a good card, but in this way, in terms of politics, it's not a great card because it's like you have secrets, you have things that you're hiding. Let's just take out a few of these smaller cards. Will he win is what we want to know. Will he win? Show me what this High Priestess means. Does he win? He has the higher wisdom, the knowledge. If he can just pull off being that that emperor character and not be so much the gentle fine king, although I love that. The Hierophant. Okay, government. Well, maybe he's just, got that more feminine quality. I'm not saying he's effeminate or anything, but just having the gentler qualities of a feminine aspect. And we need more of that in government. Not, well, in some respects, we need fighters, but we need gentle governing, not people that want to, put people in concentration camps. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, to me, is a good luck sign. Will he win? Will he win Texas? And strength, yes. Okay. I think he will. It's a little iffy. There's a little rough roads for him, but I think he will eventually win. And he'll come into his own. He'll rule with a gentle force. I'm glad you liked the reading. Yes, it was a little, scary at one point when I saw that hanged man, but it makes sense because he's a pastor, right? So it would make sense that he has that spiritual card. Although it's a hanged man card, it is higher spirituality. So that it scared me a little. Okay, what are you guys talking about while I'm rambling on? Paxton owns 15 homes. Oh gosh, that's horrible. Even the billionaires thinks Paxton's a loser. That's so funny. Thank you, my Grammys. Like, please, so other people can find me. Texans are Mongols. Come on. Tellerico is a shepherd, not a king. Yeah, okay. He's bringing in the sheep. You know that old Christian song. Bringing in the sheep, bringing in the sheep. Former Christian here. What else are you guys talking about? Yeah, Valerie says it's really disturbing to realize a man who went to seminary um, might lose to a career criminal like Paxton. Yeah. Grace says Fauci will be okay, I feel. Yeah, it looks like he will. He will end up getting the Medal of Freedom. Yes, he should. And Jimmy says, I guess Tallarico is up against dark billionaires. That might have been the other guy, the other one I read on. That ruled Texas. Oh, okay, you are talking about Tallarico. He's authentic new blood that we need. Okay, I, I think he'll do well. He'll do well, and boy, won't that be an upset if Tallarico wins Texas? That will be so great. Um, Anybody else? I don't want to, some people just came on. I don't want to leave right now. Elon is neck deep. Yeah. China spy connected with Mitch. Yeah, that's true. And, okay. No more socialism for billionaires. That's right. Good one, Grace. And Valerie asks, is Dumpy having some kind of mental breakdown more than usual? About the bomb he dropped at White House. What's that? That dinner, correspondence dinner. My brain will get there eventually. Is he having more of a mental breakdown? Let's ask. I don't want to use these cards. I'll go back to Deviant Moon. Let me just give him a ruffle shuffle. Is he having? I think he's having severe problems. I mean, you look at him, he looks terrible. His speech, his slurring, the mouth droop, it's all there. Like, if you look at him, he looks really demented, but even more so, he's acting demented. So I think he is having a mental breakdown. Okay. Is he having a mental breakdown? Moving away from troubled waters is the Six of Swords always says. When I look at this card, the balloon in the sky with the swords, it's like, the man travels dangerously. You have swords and a balloon, like things could explode at any minute for him. And we have the moon in the background. He's traveling at night. So he's up all night. I think this talks about more anxiety than it talks about like mental acuity. It's talking about his anxiety, running wild, especially at night. Can, a breakdown could happen any minute. So I'm reading much more into these cards than I usually do, but that's, how I read. I look at the pictures, I say what I see, and I also take in the traditional meanings. We have the Four of Pentacles crossing him. So this want of more greed, more money, this is his big downfall. It's a big downfall for him. Judgment. So he's being called out on everything right now. the worse he gets, the more mentally disturbed he gets, everybody is coming out and can finally see what's going on. He's getting called out on all the nonsense. King of Swords, that doesn't represent him, although he is a Gemini. I don't see that as him. I think that's Quartz. He's worried about the e-files. Oops. This is his nasty attitude, as always. The Five of Swords. His abuse of power and then his nasty attitude still remains. Is he having a mental breakdown? The King of Swords, I think, also speaks about, it does speak about mental acuity, but I don't take this as his. I take this as a prosecutor and him worried about it, and thumbing his nose, sticking out his tongue. Like, you're never going to prosecute me. I'm going to get my slush fund deal. I'm going to get my boys that stormed the White House, the Capitol, to get payments so they can still come rescue me. The Eight of Wands. I don't think this August is not going to be good for him. This is about news coming out, things happening quickly. The dementia could be really getting bad in August, even more so. They're all worried about him. People are worried. Everybody's afraid of him, of course. I'm just sorry I didn't show you what I'm pulling. Oh, do I have these upside down? I have them upside down. Yeah, he's getting more and more blind. Like, he's more and more confused. Like, this person is walking through like a wooded area, can't see what's happening. Their eyes are closed. Like, he doesn't know what he's doing, where he's going. That's how I take that. People are afraid of him. They're worried about him. The Lover's card. Even people that are close to him, people that have made agreements with him, of course, are still sticking by him. But I think that card speaks to him about decision making, like he doesn't have the capacity to make decisions. Ooh, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Big change coming. His destiny is coming. That's the outcome. Let me show you here. The outcome of the, it's kind of all smushed together, but yeah, I think this is his mind leaving him. The swords represent the mind running away, leaving him. The greed is crossing the situation. And the Wheel of Fortune, it's almost time, dirty Don Don, almost time for you to be called home or to be called out once and for all. And I'll just collect these up. And I'll go back to chit-chatting with you. um, Mizari 81, Epstein, oh, epistemic crisis is saying, I wish these chats would just stay up, they fade. Um, they're saying that he's having serious temper tantrums and gets confused easily, needs memory care, stickers, I don't know what that means. Oh, stickers about what is his. a flag sticker on his You're in the United States, sir. Um, Valerie says, did you know he wears a guard on the roof of his mouth to cover the hole in his mouth from cocaine or Adderall use? No, I didn't know that. I could believe it though. You know, Mr. Cool in the 80s when he's 40 trying to get young women, you know, the 40-year-old guy at the bar that nobody ever wanted to talk to. That's Trump. Who's this weird dude with the comb over who thinks he's 20? Dumpy rather play with his toy planes than dealing with Iran. Yeah. Um, Let me go back more. D. Murray says his diaper is getting tighter by the day. It is. A tyrant will always find pretext for his tyranny. That's for sure. Raymond. Um, is Amy Action going to be the next governor of Ohio? I haven't heard of her. Amy Action? Action? Acton. Sorry. As you can see, I have very bad eyesight. Amy Acton. Is she the Democrat? Playing golf is getting more difficult each time he tries to play. Yeah. Tamara says, heard similar staff leak reports from Aaron Parnas. Says he had no focus and only wants to play with toys. Yeah. That's why they give him the ballroom projects. You know, where do you think more gold leaf should go? Spot the gold, dummy. Where's the gold? Can you show us gold? Uh, let's see. Anything else? Amy Acton. She was Attorney General of Health under Governor DeWine during COVID. She's a Democrat. Okay. Let's see. What's going to Amy Acton? Will she be elected governor of Ohio? Amy Acton. Now, let me look. Let me take the other cards. Sorry. Since she's a Dem, I'll use my blue cards. Amy Acton. Show me Amy Acton. Will she become governor of Ohio? Ooh, Empress card for her. That's a very good sign. The ballroom will be literally filled with golden balls. 7 of Wands. Well, they're really coming after her. But she's the Empress. Doesn't matter. That crossing card doesn't concern me. Page of Pentacles. Some news coming out. Could be news she shares about health issues. Your news about the voting. Sometimes it means votes to me. Three of Pentacles. She's working hard. Behind the scenes, she's working hard. Her staff's working hard. And we have the High Priestess. There's a lot of hate ads. Oh, okay. So the the High Priestess comes out above her. High Priestess is in her wisdom, knowing um, she's really smart. Five of Swords, yeah, they're definitely doing some shady things about attacking her. They have no other choice, right? And just a couple more cards. We have the King of Wands, so this is my card for Trump in this deck. So Trump is not making it easy for the Republicans to win there. King of Cups again. That's how the people are looking at. The people of Ohio are saying, like, we got to get rid of this guy. And we need somebody that is more generous and that can help us. Bless you. The world. So a completion, a success coming towards her. That's the hopes. And then Six of Wands, victory. I do think she'll win. That's great. Excellent. So I think I'm going to get it going, guys, because I'm sweltering here. Oh, Vivek got booed off of the stage the other day. He's a wretched human being, just like the rest of them. Unbelievable. What always cracks me up is he thinks that like he's a part of them because he's rich. He was told straight out by Ann Coulter, we'll never vote for you. My name is Nick. Ohioans are waking up. Yes, they are. I think the world's waking up. Thank you guys. Thank you, Raymond, for being here. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for the super chats. It was good talking to you all. And hopefully, I'll be back soon with some recorded videos. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.